is Mary from Vindulge, co-author of Fire and Wine Cookbook, and today we are doing a Texas-inspired chili. We are talking classic chili, starting with dried chili pods. We are going to heat them up, puree them into the most indulgent, thick, a little bit spicy sauce, and then we're gonna add that to some sauteed beef and let that simmer away for hours. It is going to be indulgent, rich, a little bit spicy, and you are gonna absolutely love it. Are you ready to Vindulge? Let's do this. We're gonna start by prepping our beef. We've got some chuck that we're cutting into about 1-inch size cubes for this. And then we are gonna coat them with olive oil and then season them with our beef rub. Next, we're gonna prep the veggies for the sauce. We're just gonna chop up some garlic and onions and then set those aside for later. Next, we've got our chili pods. We are using a mix of pasilla, guajillo, and chile de arbol. We just want to remove some of those tips and discard those. And then we are gonna place the dried chilies in a large Dutch oven and start toasting them up. We're gonna toast them for about 6 to 9 minutes, and that aroma smells so amazing when they're toasting up. Next, you're just gonna remove those chilies and place them into a blender. And then you're gonna add a cup of water, and then we're just gonna puree them until they become smooth and thick. It gets real nice and thick. Now it's time to make the chili. So we're gonna take that seasoned chuck and then cook them in batches in that Dutch oven until they're browned on each side. So we're just gonna cook them a few minutes, flip them, and continue cooking until they get a nice crust. Then you're gonna remove them and continue cooking the next batch until all the meat is lightly browned. After removing the meat, we're gonna add some more olive oil back into that Dutch oven, add those onions and let them cook about 5 minutes. And then we're gonna add some garlic and cook another minute just to soften. Now we're gonna add about 12 ounces of beer to deglaze that pan. Let that simmer just a couple minutes. Then we're gonna add back all of the meat. And then we are gonna add all of that thick, delicious chili paste to the pot and then stir that all together. Then you're gonna top it with some beef stock and bring that to a simmer. Now we're just gonna cover that and let it cook about 2 to 3 hours until that meat is fork tender and the liquids have started to reduce a little bit. And then the final step is to just add some masa flour to the liquid and then stir. And this is just gonna help thicken it up a little bit more. So once that is nice and stirred and incorporated and dissolved into the sauce, it is going to be ridiculously indulgent, thick and meaty and so good. Then you're gonna serve it up, top it with your favorite chili toppings. I like a little bit of cheese, some jalapenos, maybe a little bit of onion, and then dive in. Oh, it's so good. There you have it. An incredible, indulgent, and rich Texas-style beef chili. It smells insane in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is freaking fantastic. Oh my goodness, it is so rich and that chili flavor is so incredible. And the beef is super tender. And I'm not gonna lie, it has a bit of a kick, but we've got information on the website, on the post, if you wanted a little bit more mild. Talk about the different styles of chilies. Some of them are gonna be spicier than others, but I mean, this is no wimpy chili. You gotta be able to handle a little bit of spice for this type of chili. Holy crap, it's so good. All right, for this recipe and hundreds more, head over to vindulge.com. Here at Vindulge, we are all about great food, great wine, and amazing outdoor experiences for your family and friends. Cheers! No bean Texas chili. All you bean haters, this is the chili for you. No beans for you. No beans, no party.
That's a wrap.
Did I say there was no bean in this recipe? You know what there is a lot of in this recipe? Beef and chili. Holy crap.